Hi there, it's Kurt with Kurt Tanner Motor Cars. This is our 1963 Austin Healey 3000 Mark II BJ7 Sports Convertible. Nice little model here. This was the first year for the wraparound windshield, the nice convertible soft top and the roll-up windows. I will show you that in a minute. But finished in Colorado red, black interior, 4-speed overdrive gearbox, wire wheels. We purchased this car last year out. I think we rescued it from like a backyard in one of the beach communities. But it was pretty well stored. It had a lot of, I think it was under a camper shell and it had tarps and stuff, but we've recently cleaned it up. And we were gonna do cosmetics and get it running and driving, but we're a little busy right now doing some restoration, so we decided just to put it on the market and pass it on to the next interested Healey buyer. But really good car, super solid underneath. Like I said, California car, great shroud. Have a look at the grill fit here, the headlights. When you're looking at Healeys, this is the area that's most vulnerable, and this car is just basically perfect. Great hood fit, paint's older, but you could probably get this car running and driving and enjoy it for a bit before you started playing with the cosmetics. Great door fit. Brakes are gonna need doing. We rebuilt the carbs and put them on them. We were spinning the engine over trying to get it to fire, and I think we just need to renew the ignition system because our spark was really weak. But we did spend like half a day doing all that to get it to fire, and so it's close to getting it fired up and running and driving. Let's have a look at the Speedo. Speedo reads 48,598. So that could be, very well could be original mileage. So needs a windshield. As you can see there, they're like $130. We just bought a couple of them. So that's an easy one. But yeah, Colorado red, BJ7 convertible. California car, really good solid car. A couple tiny spots that need some attention, but overall super good body work. Let me shut this door here. Yeah, as you can see there, really good shut lines. That tells a story on a Healey, is that back edge right here. What's the relationship of that fender to that door? And you can see on this car, it just lines up perfectly. So, good trunk fit, the car is complete. Another really good aligning, as you can see there, another really good aligning door. If you look underneath here, this car, the undercarriage is kind of dirty from sitting in the weeds and, just in the backyard out in the garden there. But it's very solid, super good chassis. Little bit of replacement needed on the driver toe board area, but rockers, inners and outers, everything's just really good. So probably not a candidate for a ground up. You could probably clean it up nicely and just do paint interior, get it running and driving. Interior's not bad. You can probably use it for a little bit, but eventually it's gonna want to be refreshed. But definitely a usable interior. Just this door panel's kind of let go a little. You can just put some screws in there and hold it all back together. Needs a soft top. In the trunk here, set of air cleaners, but you can see how bright and clean all this is here. Never been smacked in the back. Shrouds are fantastic. So just a really good candidate for an easy restoration. Little bit of trunk bubbling there, which is kind of typical, but in no way really really affects, really indicates that it's been in a rusty place. Under the hood, let's take a look here. So under the hood, you can see it's all original Colorado red. The engine looks like it's never been out of the car. That's the pair of SUs that we rebuilt for the car. Engine turns great. You know, had it spinning over with oil pressure, but like I said, just needs an to go through the ignition set of points and condenser and maybe a coil and just get a really good spark zapping, and then it'll probably fire up. Even the exhaust system underneath looks really good. That little tag there means West Coast delivery, the little BMC 63, that little plastic tag, that was only attached to West Coast delivery cars, so we know this car came here originally to the West Coast, and it is still here today. Beautiful all in here, never been hit, no chassis drama, everything's clean and straight and beautiful, and has all the original body tag, VIN plate. We've got a California title for this. But yeah, have a look at the undercarriage photos. But like I said, you know, probably one of the nicest, cleanest BJ7 convertibles on the market for easy restoration with an engine that turns over and almost runs. So I think you could probably get that running, and then do a set of brakes and tires, and you're off and running, and then look at doing some light cosmetics later. But as you can see here, even the exhaust system looks like it looks like a stainless exhaust. It is. It's a stainless exhaust system. That's why it's in great shape. But anyways, 1963. You can see how lovely and straight all that front end is. Yeah, and you'll see buying a good car at the start, you'll be saving a ton of time down the road, and you'll end up with a much nicer product when you're finished by starting with a car like this. But here it is, 1963 Austin Healey 3000 Mark II BJ7 Sports Convertible, Colorado red, black interior, 4-speed, overdrive, wire wheels, heater, adjustable steering, all the North American delivery options. www.kurttannermotorcars.com